as a young woman, often I would get these wonderful feelings of warmth and love just seemed to come out of nowhere. And they didn't come at meditation or prayer or anything like that. They came when I was doing the dishes or tying my shoe or something. And they were just the best feeling I can even describe. In my late 20s, I had gotten this job in Chicago. I was working at a high-end restaurant doing lunches, and one morning I came in and my side work was finished and getting ready to open up the restaurant, and I looked down and there was this wonderful play of light coming from the beveled windows in the restaurant, and I thought, oh, how beautiful. And suddenly, out of nowhere came this powerful, strong feeling of being wrapped in love and knowing that I was loved and was capable of love and joy. And I don't know how long it lasted, but 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, I really couldn't tell you. I looked up and there was a friend of mine. I thought, how odd, what is she doing here? It wasn't her style to come to this high-end restaurant, and there was something on her face and I knew something was terribly wrong. And she had come to tell me about the passing of my father, and it was a rather violent one. And my mother didn't know where I was, and she called her, and my friend was coming to take me to my mother's. After that, when those feelings would come, I would just shut them down. I would push them away because I really thought they were connected to something horrible, that I was going to get some terrible news. The other shoe was going to drop. I wouldn't let them happen. So they started to stop. And then one day, I don't know what I was doing, a similar feeling overcame me. But this one was different, and I knew it was as palpable as a voice. And it said, Laurie, there is no death. And I'd heard that phrase before from psychics and books I'd read and so on and so forth. The phrase itself wasn't new to me, but what was new was the knowing, the truth of that. And that somehow that was connected to that wonderful feeling of love and being loved, that there is no death.